Chamberlain, and welcome to my house. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. Please come in. I worked on this house with Marie and Ashley from prom, and we had the most fun ever. I feel like my style with clothing and home is very much taking a mixture of everything that I love from any era, any whatever, and making it all make sense together. And so I feel like every room has a different feel, and I love that. This house was built in the 50s, but it doesn't feel claustrophobic, and I feel like that's kind of rare. This had a kind of woodsy cabin in Lake Tahoe feel, but we're in LA. This is a painting by my dad, which is a reoccurring theme throughout the house. My dad's a rock star, and I love his stuff. It would be kind of awkward if I didn't, so I'm really glad I do like it. And this table, it was built by my team and I, and it's amazing. I've kind of always wanted to like go in it, but I don't know if it's a good idea to do that now, but I kind of want to try. Okay, so you can go inside. I feel like my cats are gonna love this. If I'm being completely honest, when we were like designing this room, I was like, it's gonna be really gorgeous, but I'm never gonna use it. And that's actually not true at all. I actually hang out in here with my friends and we read books, which is crazy because who reads books? This is sort of a wall of inspiration. And I feel like when you just look at this wall, you're like, I wanna pick up a book and I wanna think and look at art. It's inspiring. In a watercolor, I'm really bad at it. Sitting here and doing a little watercolor, it's a vibe. I have quite an embarrassing confession, which is that I never use a record player, but I do want that to change. Doing a little watercolor with a little band on the run, like that's a Sunday. This might be my favorite thing in the house. Check it out. I bought these little Russian dolls that are painted. This one is the Beatles. This one is ABBA. I'm obsessed. Like, you don't understand how much I love these. They're my favorite thing I've ever bought. Etsy. This is a piece that's actually not my dad's. My dad painted this insane piece actually specifically for my house. He also painted these. These have been a part of my art collection for a while now. But these three are new. This is the peanut butter aisle at the grocery store. And I chose this because I ate so much peanut butter as a kid. It was like an entire food group for me. So this is very nostalgic. And these, they have personality in a way that I rarely feel when I look at art. Like, I look at them and I know them. So this is the formal dining room. To be honest, the table came in a few days ago. I've not used it. I think I love it because it looks so soft, but yet, you know, it's hard. That's something I love. I love when something's made out of a hard material, but it's still a chandelier. I've never really had a super strong opinion on chandeliers ever. It's just one of those things that I don't feel passionate about necessarily until I saw this one. And I was like, no, that's what I like. Because it's not a classic chandelier. It's very cool. And I feel like chandeliers are never cool. It's kind of like an art piece within itself. And I love it. Hopefully there's not an earthquake because seriously, there's going to be some problems. So honestly, this is where I eat most of the time. It's just easy. You know what I mean? Pull out a stool, like whatever. This is like an ordeal sitting at the dining room table, saving that for an occasion. This is for day to day. I saw a photo once of a green kitchen, like years ago. Fell in love, was obsessed. When it came to doing my own kitchen, I knew I wanted to do something green, but I wasn't sure what. That was kind of in my head going into this kitchen. We actually ripped out the whole kitchen and redid it. And then we kind of had this blank canvas. And so I think it really started with this marble. It has all my favorite colors in it. It has the green, the rusty color, the white. And so then we kind of built the kitchen based on that. I love this marble so much. I was like, why not keep it going and put it under the sink? Who's making the rules? Me. I've also always really like dreamed of having colorful cabinets. So when it came to painting, I felt like this sort of minty, sagey green was the perfect happy medium. I know I'm not gonna get sick of this, but it still has that fun pop to it. I've also always wanted one of these things. So I'm really excited about this. I haven't used this yet. I'm gonna make some serious hard-boiled eggs with this thing. I actually had a lot of fun buying weird vintage stuff for this kitchen, for example. What are these? I mean, I don't know. I found them on Etsy for like $5 and I was so excited. I have like a whole coffee corner. Of course we have my Flintstone energy, the Flintstone bath. So we're in my dressing room. I live alone. So I had some extra bedrooms to play with. And one thing that was kind of a dream of mine was to have sort of a dressing room where I can get my hair and makeup done. I can, you know, accessorize my outfits. I'm kind of mortified to admit that I have this as an entire room. Like, I'm going to be honest. It's a little bit, it's like, really, Emma? Yes. But see, like, if I live in this house when I'm older and I have a child, we're getting rid of this and we're putting a kid in here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm thinking about the future, but for right now, it's time to be selfish. I put majority of my high heels on the top because I genuinely don't wear them ever. But if I do need to wear them, I have this.
Zone in a way. But I really wanted to make it work in this bathroom because I really thought it would be beautiful in a bathroom. So I did it here and I love it. It kind of feels like this warm and fuzzy, relaxing mixture of everything. You know, like you have tile, you have marble, metals. It's kind of just a mix of everything. That's what I like. This tub actually came with the house. It kind of reminded me of a sailboat. I haven't taken a bath in here yet, but I'm excited to do that at some point. And then this reminded me of honeycomb. And honestly, it looks like yummy. Like I would eat it. Honestly, that's kind of like the good judge of like marble. You know it's good if you just wish you could eat it. Here's the bar area. I just turned 21. The cool thing about this is that this copper here wears with time and, you know, gets rings and gets spots all over it. It kind of like has the memory of parties past. Although when I did make the first stain on this, I freaked out because I didn't realize that it was supposed to get stained and weathered. And I was like, like, we're going to have to get it replaced. And then they're like, no, it's fine. Funny story about these. I ordered them again online. They're like from the 60s or something. I actually got a bunch of them. These ones are really weird because these ones are so tiny. I didn't realize that they were going to be that tiny. And I was like, what is that for? So I still don't really know what that's for. I don't want to know. Like, I like to think it was like for people's cats in the 60s. Like, they'd give their cat like a little vodka soda in here. You know, it's cute.
If you had a choice, would you rather pay $12 for